Chat Fairbanks yan chat wuwat. Chwasi ku chwasaat. Dachadu shujin kot. Diyiwu. Kunach kusiat. Yak satini. Kunach chat lagage. Ach si yadu. Oh, yadu.
Okay, satini.
Oh, wait, do us.
Okay. An shunya ka an shui getu asago wait let inach end of town.
Oh, goodness, sheesh. On what?
An shunya ka an shui. Diewe adachaya chwaach we shkalniki. An shunya aya kone we hit the kach aya kau de gwal yel. Aka awe Nia awe akawa ak. Yatatsu. Wash yata aya ach yakutan. We wash we do ekaya kajeti. Adachaya yigut. Koch yit guti awe. We jakut kankowe ekaya kajeti kataya wunuk. Wash ito agesagu we jakuta niyade nanu. Niyade nanu. Ye awe. Gwall cleg a cael cajed sat nachde, gwall si nachde. Niade nanu, adu ach cael cajed. A jawe we anu, a koa, de has wunuk, ito a gesagu, nanu, ede. Aadén, ya across town koa, hechwasaku. Sikok she. Wasaku tu we dakkaku kunachas ausaku kusi art adan. Uhan koa like
Anach, across town.
Anach would be like going along the town. There's one of these that's gonna work. Let me see if I can find one. It's like dianach, but I don't know if that works. It's usually on the other side of a body of water. So chat koa ach idach aya gwash nande ka ichde ach hiti nande awe ya gwash ichiti ya tlet chalchinach where your house is north of my house. Ha. Yak echa yich zatini ya ach tu yak e de wush chayit atki clay kone aya clay a yich ayach choket Milchi shuhan wasas yeti yekega.
Chukatin unique. Actually, yes, tuch tla klich chain yachana.
Yeah, we chukatina dat aya to cut tuchwatunk. Wasa chasachan hu kadena wa aushagu kayuk atungi. Yewa wutusakut chayego genki akonach ya aushagugu awe. Achawe to kach aya achtakak dat. Yewa you go ayach one to cut you on. Yak echa we. Ya ach ya yaki khinye jineiyí awe we kashuk jineiyí tsatin. Ach ina kawani gwasar we the cut. When qanin sach tuasagu wuch in yejitunei we tlek shkalnik da ilan tin. Wan qalin slitzi qoa gwall achtuasagu we yata ya atunach adudli atki at achtuasagu adaxaya sa achawe we yuchatang. Ya awa khanakawani qoa wasa yagahtudlaq ajawi yidat gwall yanach ke a hawujin yejituneyi ya ashukat awe we television gwall akhat qoyaw da haya qutzati aka qoyaw da haya qutzati at ya awa ya yata atunach the cutway the achji at aka ashukach aya ye khwasati we atunach yukhadudli at gwall telltina kha oti that just konachawi ya the tune ye gukte ye kukwati ya Cody Bennett aya desai ach tu yake achine kawaniki wasa ye gachtudlaq a joy ya khana gwall ka gachtu aq we qalqa wushkalniki adat ye jituneyi ya achtuasaku qone adat yutu yila adi aadé kadushxeedi ya hasdiqedach yuqatank qa ʼakadunigi awetsa achtuasagu adatyu tugachtutla adi ye awe achawe ha ye jineiyí khatqa oe tat yin ye jachanech ya yidat qo adana waq shkalnigi tin ya yel qutlaq qunnachyak ya qun yatatsu aqaqakhwashi we Dowenhower collection ya jadaqash kalniki akaye wuti we hashuka achtawasagu yatuwatlaqi we natsalane qa atlachwat kats guski kwan gwall sit qa kanach akawa gwall wait atsu achjiyeti ya jadasa itu agesigu ko adat yejituneyi ya achtuasagu khankayinigi akakakwa aq yewe achtuasagu wujin yejituneyi kaltis tlakawe akhedach ayi ya dasa itu asagu itha ya datsu qutzati sedeya shkalniki yel dat shkalniki ya shedehini hatu nagu yes we qan qaqit yuqatangi we datsu qunakhawe yaki ya awa yidat qa dasa yitu asagu dat yejituni
Dasa kan bit
qan qaqit yuqatangi ya awa gwall we do shedehini qaqu hasdu waqshi yuqatangi ke kwalli yech le qaqinach public speaking ye do asagu ya qayat atsu one qanins we quig yuqatangi we qaya has outleyech kechne qahwayinak ada ajawit atsu hajiu qa ajawe yiqatutlitzin yedo sak we quk adata ya ye has jiwanetsu ya 1980 gwall ya si Alaska ya hastu tuwa dakhaya wush kanach haswuda adi aqawe qal'atq qa kitchnach qunnach has yuqawla atkin chaquta qaqutsu Ye awe, gwell yitu agesagu with hastu yuk atangitsu, dachtu sa achi, keka kwake. Yidat hashuka, gwell we hashuka, yan chugachtu tan yasande chak haye jineiyí akach. Gwell kuchte, gwell yisa sheet katsu, anu shiin adawut. Ye awe ach, gwell wait datsu. Jadakasa yitu aticho. Dasa yitu asagu yidat kwa.
Gachtus tuga.
Ye awe. Yata, we kats achjiwu, ka duyu chatangi achjiwu. Yata tsu, gwell Naatsinaléi, gwell just kina gachtu tu, gwell just tleika, herchwasagu judechia, gwell just tleika. Aka, oh,
Chyrku ach tuasi guchwas a cw Naatsinaléi.
okay, ye awe. Aduch e dachoa, so we ki jineiyí gwell si chwa.
Gusawe kukate.
Oh, yag, we herchwasagu yisatini. Yada. Ki jineiyí si chwa.
Shuka.
Ya hashuka, ye awe. Ya ʼakaduḥaayi, shukwa ayi. Ended kanasudushu. Itcha tek ended kadushxeedi. Ya shukani dikha qidach gwell ki jineiyí chewchni di ish. Akwa gwell wush kitan ka qidach sichwa. Sichwa tsu shkautlanig kats. Chadak asayi tu atichwa. Das teka, tas dech ya.
What's we ki jineiyí
Ye kwati.
shkasnigi?
Ye awe. Ya shkasniki tin shukwa gwell kina gachtu tu. Ya dusa du tuasagu shukwa ayi. Chawa kuyat sawe ituasagu. Itu wu hetwasaka kwati. Gwell done ichew de chwetl. Jaye ancha a itcha guk. Ye awe ach tuasagu. Itia qone adat yuch agachtu laat. Ya shkashnik dasa atuk dasa utusaku adat guksa utsati we shukwakit ya chakut atsu when kanins chayakukinki wush qoneyate shkaututlinik ka yawa qoneya kuhih ya kitinayi wasa awshakuk shkalnig tsati qonach aweha ye artlein qutzati we deqeitch aya kadushxeedi at one qanins qoa gwell we atshikuk gwell we qoyawd hayquk ya qonach kayek awe qoa duwa achch Achawe one qanins slidzi hastish kalniki tin yejeduni. Helwasa oti tachonach wuke hastu yukatangi. Yahu kadushat saqayaqe. Ye awa ya shtuqa khatati ya hasqutzatien ya qa qewhne qa khwayinak wasa katin hasakaush hit hastu yukatangi. Ye awa qonei aya dushkalniki shkagachtulnik. Qagachtu aqaya du qagachtuti. Yiguay khwan. Adusa du tuasagu shukwa kina de tu. Skatadach.
What's that do a sock volunteer?
Grush. Echasaku.
Gwash hat shukran
Yake.
adla awe awa shawek isani. Naatsinaléi yuge do a sock. Awe anshkash niknuch we dukanian. Aadé ashigugu ye yusichagu jaji. Awe ayit has awuwa wuk. Clash was a kuwaita. Awuwa wuk. You awuwa wuk. Utan eji. Akanach ye wugudi. Achawe yan has uwane. Hak dak chat yai cha. Yugewe chawuka weka. De duji wua we sichagu jaji. Akawe dak yaudua cha aadé. Dak yaudua cha. Adat kuchawe. Hu tan yukatka. Ke jella hashach. Wait. Ke jella shatch. Wetit. Du tuqan a neo wayande. Ke ujiken. Chushugu ach wulichati ye awe. Hinde guchshaqit yuwe duaji. Chayege yu sasaye how? Chayege yu sasayahe. Hintwuskidi.
Geyus. Chayegeyus asayahu.
Chayege yus. Oh, chach. Chayege yus asayahe. Hintwuskidi. Tlel tu yes aguchsanech. Ayas ashyawatlaq. Ayo. Dikina. Ashantude ujihich. Ashakide yugwawega. Achut wujihich wetan. About 4 or 5 atakawe. Adusa days has to eat kuaha.
Yake. Cook. Kadusa du tuasagu yida.
Ach shoot ye kuchte yu yawaka. Jineiyí ʼakaduḥaayi away yakde ye wududzinei we aha. Wasak she wuduwanuk. Southeast gi we wuduwanuk. Tlaya nalsis. Ja atlin away we tlach we stu kik. Kiki hastu kik away dukani. Hu away kaduxxeedi tin ashude aha awatan. Aha giwe ashude we dukani. Away du jidach yut wudu set. Klaye away gone with sis to yande. Hooch.
Iti Tadechet.
tlach nasliech yevult sisi awe sa kinda chun awake tlech jineiyí uwa kuchyonde kukwa ashakit a ya kadushxeedi giwe shanau diset witan ichika tlechint wuthitit yugiwets akanik Weyant kua tlachas awusnech. Yakadushxeedi awe awa achi at awe du dacha aadé wit janastan tude. Iga aya yan chaput. Shach dak shude ach. Udidi kru awe ye aya u. Tlach dasa a. Nobody there. Uch awe.
Okay, sheesh. Itia, Guk, Jaasa.
Daukun a naski a ya daukun a ya naski a dasa satina we daukun a yes yan uane ya awushi a wakiti nachaweeltin. What's going on, Yugiwe Tuati? Duwak kaut away a nachudahan, we teat atawe ka chain. Ash eat a g away. Ye ashyao seka. Good day, sawe. Ya each taide away. How I gonna get there? You yawaka. Kleya hin away yat ashua ach. Ataide nagu. You ashyao seka. Tlech tu awanu gu awetle. Gwa on hit. Ayawu we de yi. Tle nechte yan nagadi away au satin. We at satan we ka. Kat du ide sa khat. We harpoon qede away. Qede away. Would do taqin away. Has qua tlech has utin. Utan qanet you Tlingit jineiyí. Ach itcha.
Okay. The Itcha, Guk.
So igakhtuhe you diaduka how much you want. Ch'adu tu awayune atuat ach ane mun kadlare atqa. You get it. You yauduzika ach uduzihe play du ku du tu wasati lewe gwalcha act giwe ye adane a chant uagut we rantat ate adayu kul nuk go away ach yud ausachut we cut ach away ye at qaduliku udach cut kaudzit yahune chad nanach shaudinuk achaway to jit kaudu a tea way at way balloon plane speedboat balloon tlech chosiku wasa kosaye shakik away do in ke awa at to way each yat at tuch away yek gut pletsu yat dayut bitan chu kleyu I anig kwan yan tutan Okay, you aadé aadé wugutle. Gwastu in away kadushxeedi it it
Okay. Du itcha, gug.
yet gisan say you awake cow kaduagech dach rundahin wuduatu yende at duin away ya kanasis chalk ya kanasis away ye to dishat tla to chushugu ach to se khan kuch aya gadati to a tank yan you hlatitgi gwall zipper away chatua hede shu duatan. We told you not to think like that, you nayidat kua to tel ach yan jaan tel to kuch ti the tanjik, right place to your home. Su kua kau dua ak su gune kwallesis duin dak hlatitgi away gwall wasa kshe tudach ke wugut gwaswe automatic button gwe awu gwa duani dechinach ayu avatin say guk.
Okay. Itia, du itia, gug. Ta adusa gwall. Tlell untuchi a.
Atwe tle wugut. Gos ya kanashkit away de. We do shut near aadé. Ya do ani near aadé. Ya anat ungewe. Ya ye daddy. Yach age. Tless hush dade ugach. We kak slaka. We te shaki away at adu shut. Ak away gach. A hunt uagut. Hey honey. Oh yeah. You away ya ka. On away a kauslanik. What happened to him? Hooch.
Okay, cheese. Itcha, du itcha.
Tlingit aadé Naatsinaléi ayach wujichin aadé ayach wujichin du tuwe shawat achahet tle du chucht wudishi ʼakaduḥaayi jide yek gisanei gwall achasu. Be sure lots of rice. Ye owe ashjit ye ausene tatkiwe. Anachya has kuchji ye giwe asiku. Ya hunting we dukani yan. Achutwe at gwashwe tanch awe a shukawaja ade kukwas gitye. Achawe tle ye adane we at we keet away a chut. Killer whale. I don't know what kind of wood. Kugeyi flew away ye adane. Ye alsene. Just easier way. They're ready to go. Hintach ye aya Gosh ya tatin. Yach tat ayaw datayi. Stikat at. Flesh ushke. Midnight. Ach itchna. Uch.
Chish, du itch gug. Ja tel unatu ji gug.
Ga awe a kawana giwe. Yet gi som si. They hint to a book ple weat. Clegg digin nanach awe ke elsi guk. There's no ghost in there. A tut wuha tle the wood. Achawe to good at listakat at aku ak. Cha yachai awe ta alfiech huch in yes. A hint akuna awe ta yuhin tach has kauduak ak. Dekinach has gadanak awe listakat at has duk ewu. Ayawad lak sa halibut. Ha, hande de, you ayasaka. Yanach hade, kagwaku wayak. Up away, ye jakawaka. Gwath you away, adayaka. The youngest one, kua away, you put him safe. Yauk watli, kade, away, ga yishanash. All right, zutat, away, ya, ga kuch. Kuch.
Chish, yidetcha, gwell, stikatuhan, chatcha, gwell kukwatu. Anach hade yanakuch wayak. Ha. Yanausanei gwell on you alla at clark we fish we out le yechi. Du tuqa na kuch awe a kawana. Shh. Awe a da nach with the nach. Hassa kawachal we yag. Awe out le yechi at awe ye kuwanuk. Kuwanuk. We smallest koa awe a cha ash. Shu de ashu. Awushadin. Huko awe ya kwach ikatwit a git. Yake. A iti iti Guk gwell. Tsukagach to shugo Kushik gwalli itro
Yan chadwini. Agewe weduga. Agewe yanausi kuch. We et katskuch. Achawe shkaudli nik. Huko ya et katsku. Gwell on a kaudli nik tsu. Gwell ush. Chan nach. Shakde. Yan ua kuch. Ya dukanki. Awe wogut nelte. Awe on you kaudli at tsu. We outli yachi fish. We do GS yak ʼakaduxxeedi. Next time, tletsu ye gachyiskit. You yana yausika. Dasa gachyecha. Aya gachyin. Achawe Tlingit. Tletwasa ada une. Weat. Yeudlige yek. Aga aya hukua yanach dak uagut klech on guana yede gewe likuti.
Yeah, awa. Yan watu wish kalnik. Yeah, awa kwash ye khwaji. Klech kak enach wan kanin zirke watani. Ja, du seek ka awa ewa wust. Ja Tlingit enach ha ish. Ja awa du tuasagur ha wan kanin klech ka enach at away. Ja jago da yukatangi ausakutsu. Ja awa kwash du in hasakawanik du si kadushat. Eliwe klech kak enach kud ha. Achwe kone huk'a ausatu we Cantonese gwall we dachun aadé awa awatu. Yeah, awa das gwall shukru in wer ak eish galni gweit aq'a we tan yidu sago at we qat klein. Akatkat seok aq'a guksa we each qutzati awa gwall wutusaquqa guksa. Katki kuku gwalli gachti saag we map Tlingit chinach katki kuku qunak awe ye uwa sa. Ye awe gwalla kachaya kadushxeedi guksa we each. A kachaya we shuk wa kiit kutzati. Cho'a we tsaag we dish galnigi ayayata. Wasa chuchago at cho'a we kiit. Ye awa chwa ye dachun de hina wa akawaaq. He chwasa kuko adaq llw so we gwall shei. Gwall he chwasa gudachasa ich ki ger Tlingitani tan. Ya heinia ka qich chwan haste ani da. Gwall ya datsu hasa kawaaq llach Jagudaqa he chwasa ku. Yan gwall Yetiqa we chai in a yawadlaq. Yewech ach in a kawanikzu, ya achuni, ach kiek, zeush. Chag away, hechwasaku, wasa we tea, ya atlu away we chai. Ana ya wududle yech, ya dasa hastu toasaku hastu tlakak ayi, a kak away has our tak. Chua ya yidat we Jayigu ginki jashugu we ditaghi qanch. Ye awa chai da dach away we da has to create ya gewuti. Aqawe we ki tasaw satinen hachagu haku. Ya chai has to create ye hasaw saneqa we hin kak. Ajoy de hasaw sakuku dachsawe we kid. Yidat we qanch. Gwell we tseqa. Jagudachsa. Wutusatin ye qosatini aya we keet qanch aya we hin kade ya ye we awatsu qulquig qone has our lech has to keet sahutin ye ke we qanch kade aya would do a sus ya wa haqusti helch chaku ke awabashkalnik Eqa at awe Ja'an Jayesu aya Achu ahas ausaku guksa We kutzati awe we ʼakaduḥaayi we keed. Ya each ʼakaduḥaayi wuti. Yata aya choach kingesi. Gwashain hain ha akawanik. Yet du tlilk. Wutch kaduha. Du ina kawanik yashkalnik. Yata gwashwe kakait. Hoe ausatin. Du eat with the she ah. Yawa kaduḥxeedi. Achawe du nakas wakuch. Ya each kach. Wasa kone aya. Hinde awe we keys. Wasa khatquk waneqa. Wasa khatquk wane. Weka ko Tlingit uqatangi awa ach. Kudachsa. Yawa ausatin we kaqid. Jajayek genki at kakaulatid. Ka yuqe watan haku. Yawa de kiji. Ja atau aya de kiji tau aya. We hin kach. Yeosene. Kayat ayach. Qone we kudl autliyech. Ya kudl koa. Hin kawushi. Ya akade outliqen. We tan. Qanachawi tan atayi kewuti. Guk to eat the she. Aka ye awa. Gawul atu de ayawjik ein. Aka we qanachin ta kewuti. Hin tanachaya. We saqa ayatu atachaya awayish. Ajawe to eat has with the she. Yawa ausatin has the hiti. Ya hin tach aya gwal wan kanins qaq aya qutzati Aga de has ausatin ya you hin taig has to hit clenk has to hit clenk. Ya hit aya ayi wuti chin. Ya chin a kach aya kanachawe ausatin we kid. Ya hai. Ya awa aka du shantuk wuti atawe akawachako. Ya awa khwaach Johan Koa da asahi sakuyat ada we skalnik we skalniki we kid hakosti
Chach, Yiddish scene. Yukatangi 161 way sentence. Gwall yata in yach ta ayawd atai klistakat at Tlingit sentence awe yehwaji.
Jeez. Yatake gosyatat yin yach tat ayawdatai klistakat at kesh ushke. Yake yach tat ayawdatai. Washlutu sakut asawe. Yawa. Yata yawa khwasatin. Ya achtwasaku. Yiin aya achtatani adan. Kuksakwa. Achoy qone adatyo qaututlaat. Akatkhatsewo qaqatusa in. Yadu kuch. Ya awa kuch. Gwalli tua gesiku we kuch. Kuch with the good, kuch with the kuch with the sheikh, kuch wudje chich. Ya awe kuch. Aka awe. Ya di qudzati we classifier in. Achoy yada Kuch idagu. Hish kuch idagutjik. Kuch de yandagut. Kuch wudagut. Kayat atu. One kanins. Kuch de. Yisatinge. We kinde a. Kuch de. Yatatsu. Yan uwa kuch. Yande wu kuch. Ja kuch with the good. Kish kuch with the good. Kuch de good. Kish kuch de good. Aga kuch got the good. Kuch with the good. Kish kuch with the good. Kish a de kuch the good. Ye. Kuch with the good in. Kuch the good ni. Kuch the good. Yeah, our kuch the good ni do jide ye a kuch sene do atki. Yeah, our ha. Bas tulla an shawati. Wan kanins a nakwu te qal te kaduḥaayi. Tis nashkid. Qayat atsu. Kuch with the good. Achawe kwash adachwu good. Aka kuch with the good. Kuch with the good. Kayisatin ya heshte tu a kwash zed. De zed ye gachtu sa yata. Achawe we perfective. Kesh uyat with the good. Kesh with the good. Keksha. Yata ko a tel shugo a kwash tekach inach kesh return a ko a turning back. Chayeku kinki chakut a kayata tu judechi a ko a di kutzati we classifier tin. A yi de gu kesh a yi de gutchik ya a wun de gut a yaw de gut a deslin ko a yam de gut. A sai kutzati we da a yam de gut. Kesh a yaw de good, ka kesh a yam de good. A yak kwata good, kesh a yak kwata good. A yak de good. A yet de gutch, kesh a wu de good. Kesh a de a wuch de good ye. A wuch de good in. A yet de gutni. A yet de gutch. An a yak de good. Ya kawe has de chu a yaw de gut. Ye awa a datu techwatang. Wan kanins achtuasaku yi in kachwaniki. Gwelchas ha yuch atang yichuch ayi dat. Ye awa achtuasaku wutusaku. A
Should
date.
that be a,
Yeah. Dasa?
that be a large S up above?
Oh, yeah, awa galchish.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's.
I have a question,
Good.
but I don't want to interrupt that other question.
No, he was just giving me letting me know about this. These should be capital S's because they're subjects.
I've been having a problem with a word,
Okay.
and it's in kaduḥxeedi.
Oh,
And it's in the beginning. He says chalk chaat jinda gutch, and then he says, I think he says all that means a war canoe, chaat jinda gutch, but I didn't know what jinda gutch meant.
Okay. So we'll start with, we'll go to the verb dictionary and see what we could find. So here we're going to look for goat, and we'll see what we turn up. So we go to goat, and there's a bunch of things, and we're going to look for j in front of it with a D classifier, and it's right there. And so it's to attack. So if he's saying cha, and then what was the next part?
Chaat jinda gutch.
Yeah, so I would say a war canoe attacks. So let's see if we could find it in Kakishawu's work.
I mean, when Kathkawu says it, he goes, Ha'at jinda gutch, and then he goes, war party.
Oh yeah, cha'at. That would make sense. Cha is like a war canoe or a fleet of canoes or a pod of killer whales.
When J.B. Fawcett tells those whales to go and get them, he uses the same verb. He says, Guk ach jiki da guk.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I don't think Kakishawu has it, but she has it in the plural form, I think. And so we could take a look at this and really just substitute the at for the gut. What we're looking at here is, I think, what are you saying? Jindagutch, is that right?
That's what it sounded like.
Yeah. So, but Jindagutch would be like they always attack, or they attack regularly. We expect them to attack. But yeah, she's got it as oh, it says it doesn't occur. But there's a few instances where she'll say it doesn't occur, but then it's actually maybe a slightly different verb too. Because if we're hearing something with the ch on there, and then there's because j is what it is, but when they say jin de gutch, that means there's two things that are going to activate for this, what we call the perfective habitual, which means it happens all the time. The conjugation prefix is going to pop up, and then the ch is going to be there. Okay. Other thoughts, questions?
Maybe I'll just say this in English, but I was interested in the verbs that they use for carving in these two versions of this story. So there's one, we keet away a hoot, which is kind of adzing, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's chaf the cut at away al hier. He carved out things out of all kinds of materials. And then there's that ʼakaduḥxeedi. And then, but the one that I hadn't heard before was kadushxeedi, which means, when I look it up under in that verb list there, it's to carve something really big, which is kind of blew me away, because it means those keet were really big. They weren't just little killer whales. It was something really, really. So that was line 207 in the second version. But he used that verb a couple of times. But anyway, just interesting to me how this this language gets so intricate about some things that in English we use one word for, and it's just really based in that jineiyí.
Yeah, so ʼakaduḥaayi is to make something, or to whittle it, or to construct it. And then we'll see, sometimes you're going to see something with a locative on it. So you can say like ʼakaduḥaayi ʼakaduḥaayi. He made she or he made a chair. But if you say something with the on it, teich ʼakaduḥaayi ʼakaduḥaayi, she or he used a rock for a chair, or as a chair. So that's one thing about that verb that's pretty neat. It's ʼakaduḥaayi. And so there's all the different forms. So then you could say, we're going to make a house, we're going to make a book, we're going to make some of our language, so that ʼakaduḥaayi one could be used for lots of things. It's to make or construct something. The other way that you're going to see these things is when we look at what's the verb root, that root is usually tied to a specific tool. So if he was going to awachut, then he's going to use a chutah. So that you see the root there, it's a tool as well. So that's the adzer, it's chipping or chopping. And that one's used quite a bit, and it's talking about a specific kind of action. And those of you who know about carving, you know that that's a pretty specific type of thing. And then you get into a kawachak, and then you have chakwa, which is a scoop chisel. So that's a different type of action as well. So now we've gone from chopping to the scoop chisel, the curved one, and that's a chakwa, and that's also the name for a carver. ʻakaduḥaayi is a carver in Tlingit, so the name for the carver is tied specifically to that scoop chisel. But kutiya is the name, and it's tied to tea, so this one, ʻakaduḥaayi, so now he's flat chiseling. And so it's also tied to these, so tiya is the flat chisel. So it's tied to specific tools as well. And then you've got like yuktan shita and these other forms of shita. And so it's really neat to see, just what verb you're going to choose, because it describes very specific types of actions. And also it could have to do with the scale of things. Okay, sheesh. Oh, and there was another one. I know it's a fun verb. Let me find it. Woo woo woo. It's pretty rare to get those things in order like that. So woo 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 is like didn't feel capable of doing it. And it's pretty fun because I don't always feel confident saying the word woo woo woo. There's so many things in the front, but woo wah woo. So that's a pretty fun verb. And so, and we saw that in there as well. Okay. Okay, so anything else?
Renee? Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how to use these dictionaries together. And going back to goot and jineiyí goot, I found it under attack, but is there a way to find that listed all under just goot? Oh, you got it under goot.
Yeah, so if you go to the Tlingit English section, that's where you're going to find it. So as you start to hunt these verbs down, when we see something like or hear it, jineiyí, like we're going to do this enough that you're going to hear the gut part, and that's that's going to be the verb root. Which kind of brings me to this other visual I wanted to show you guys as well. Just continuing to think about how Tlingit works and using a bunch of different images to kind of talk about it, think about it. I've used a number of different ones, like a switchboard, blocks, sometimes larger blocks. I was listening to these presentations last month in New York, and then a friend of mine who works in jineiyí was telling me he was visualizing jineiyí verbal structure using a tree. I was like, oh, that's wonderful. I think I want to try that. So I was thinking about this sort of tree and thinking about what these things are and what they do. And really, like, sometimes they have really fancy names, but for me, it's all about what do they do? How do we learn how to use them? Because when you say jineiyí, there's a number of different things going on. So the first one, if we sort of start from what you're hearing first, is going to be j. And this is what we call a thematic prefix. And so a thematic prefix is going to add some sort of meaning to the verb, and j is your hands, right? So this is when you go from happening or doing to working. This is where you go from walking to attacking, right? Because it just pulls the hands into it somehow. And so we'll see a bunch of different verbs that once j gets in there, it changes it. And this is how sometimes a verb can become a different verb that's talking about a specific type of action or it changes the whole kind of meaning. The next thing you're hitting is one of these conjugation things. And they're sometimes a little bit trickier to think about, but really they kind of activate just to push the verb into some certain mode. You got to turn that na on, and then, or you're really going to activate what we call the conjugation prefix, which is saying in some, every verb has 0, na, ga, or qa, and it's going to pop up in certain things. That habitual form, it'll pop up. It'll pop up in the hortative. It'll pop up in these potentials. So those are the main forms where it's going to pop up. It's going to affect it in other ways. But once you hear that jin, da, gutch, the CH and the N are what's putting it into this happens all the time, right? And you're usually going to get a perfective marker in there. Sometimes it gets a little lost. But this is when you'd say, another example of this would be a motion verb. So you'd say, weyak yikt at nacha kuch. I just go all over the place in that boat. At nacha kuch. So the na and the ch are doing their work to push it into this always happening. And the cha is me. And then you're getting, the stem is coming out short, and then you're getting that ch on the end. So just think about the different sort of things we see in a verb as we start to continue to sort of, and some of it is being able to communicate this thing. Well, I want to say it does this all the time. Or I want to say, when you start talking about seasons and stuff like that, those are all going to be habitual things, and the rain and the things that just happen all the time. So learning how to put those together, I think some of the things is watching and doing this translation work. So we say, oh, a speaker, they chose to use this repetitive version, this habitual version, this sort of version. And so we learn how to sort of interpret those and to put them together ourselves. So in the conjugation branch, you kind of are dealing with this real marker, which means you can mark it if it specifically hasn't happened. It's not real. So there's this U that pops up there. There's some conjugation things, mostly those conjugation prefixes, 0, na, ga, or qa, and it'll be whichever one is built into the verb or the perfective marker. So you can get the perfective marker there as well. And that's going to say, we're looking at this thing in terms of whether or not it has already happened. Then you're going to get into these modal ones, which are a little bit trickier, but when you say like yan nagut, it's going to be na in that it's in the process of happening now. It doesn't matter what the conjugation prefix is for the verb, that na is just going to pop up in that mode. And then there's others where the qa is going to pop up. And again, it doesn't matter. And so that's what those are. And then, we've got objects. There's things in the preverb that usually have to do with types of motion, altering the meaning with like adverbs or other things, or just modifying the verb to say, it happens quickly, it happens angrily. Pluralizers for the third person. The subject, so who is doing it. The object is who is it happening to, usually. There are a few Tlingit verbs where it's using an object pronoun, but that's actually the subject. So like, hashluwaguk, we ran, and it's ha instead of tu. So then we get into the classifier, and the classifier has a group, and so it's going to stay within that group, and the default classifier is sort of -I, so the default is 0, si. Anyone's with those I, or the 0. And it can go +I if we're talking about the verb happening. It means we're saying the verb happens, that's what we're talking about, so it moves to +I. It can go +D if the person doing it is also having it done to them, or in some cases when there's an object in there and you kick the object out. So you move from sewing it to sewing. Then you get the verb root, which can either be, it has these 3 pieces of grass, long and high, long and low, short and high. Those are your three options. And then you can have some suffixes that do some things. And there's some fun suffixes that you're going to find, like nooch, nuke, nukni. And if you start sort of seeing those, and then figuring out when are they using a suffix and when are they using, these ones are actually, there's some down here that are post verbs, a word that comes after the verb. So just sort of continuing to think about this stuff, look at examples, because then the other thing is learning how to put these things together to say, I can't sleep. So to get to that, aadé, ʼakaduḥaayi, and just learning how those pieces get put together. And there's another one that you're going to see quite, I think, frequently, to say, did this verb so they could do this other verb. And that's a pretty predictable pattern. So the one that you says so, you know, in order to do that one, you're going to have qa pop up in it, and then you're going to have a t at the end. So like he climbed to the top of the hill so he could see the boat. Gooch shakir uwagut weyak qasatinit is what it should be. So that qasatinit is what you're going to sort of put together at that end. So it's just learning some of this stuff, but you know, wherever you're at, you're going to start, you just got to kind of pick what your things are, because you know, you'll work your way up to getting all of them and finding where your gaps are. But until you've learned some of the other kind of basic stuff, I think one phase is just learning how to recognize, oh, it's one of these things, I gotta, and you get sort of an interpretation, so you're getting close, but then you start getting closer in terms of what's actually it might be showing you.
Janae, I just now discovered on page 264 the alphabetical ordering of Tlingit entries. That is why I couldn't find that jineiyí.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so I that helps.
Yeah, so there's this electronic version which has them kind of listed out here. And then if you are using a paper version, some people use those kind of little tab page markers and just write them on there. But you just, what Story and Naish did was they went from front of the mouth to the back of the throat in terms of how they alphabetized Tlingit. And when you go into Lear's notes, so Lear's notes are another great resource. And this is where you'll find like woo, woo, woo. And you might find there's more verbs in Lear's notes than there are in the verb dictionary, but it's not always as approachable. But it's alphabetized in the same way. So you'll see H in a similar way. I don't know if they're exactly the same. But it's a little tricky to learn how to navigate.
When you pull that up from the Tlingit curriculum, how do you find that search bar with the alphabetized?
So this, if you're using like a different program, or if you're using a Windows computer, you might have to find where your bookmarks are listed. So it depends on what program you're using. Okay. Look at the program. You should be able to turn on the bookmarks. If it's like Adobe Acrobat, it should pop up in kind of the same spot. Like
just pull it up as like a regular old PDF. It probably won't.
Yeah, and so sometimes you got to go and find it. So like here's Adobe Acrobat, and that has this kind of symbol, and then the bookmarks pop open on the sidebar.
Yeah, because without that, it's like crazy trying to search for something.
Yeah, to just sort of scroll through. So check. I think you can get Acrobat for free, and that has it's maybe bookmarks. I don't know what kind it opens in. If it's opening in like some kind of web browser or something, it might be a little harder to get.
Okay.
And then if we go to Goot, here, I think there's like a million different things. A tunach yawagut, to go through it, to like graduate from college, to go through some huge trial. Trouble came on him. Kutgut is a euphemism, I guess you'd say. It means diarrhea. Kadushxeedi. That's a sort of pretty polite, because you can say ʼakaduḥaayi. But we'll look for attack. And so sometimes it's neat, too, to just sort of scroll through what Lear has in terms of documented verbs, just to sort of see what's there. And this one, it could be a little hard to sort of find some things. Like I know if I'm looking at this one on a phone, it takes a long time even to scroll through the table of contents, but that's not as bad as not having this at all. But you'll find things like for the moon to eclipse, to strut, to have your thoughts be confused, to work on a project, to track or trail, lower, jineiyí. So here we see it. Ash in jineiyí, cut jineiyí, ashis ʼakaduḥaayi. So you've got scolding and attacking. So you have a similar form where the ʼka in front of it is going to turn it into scolding, so sort of a verbal attack, and then for the j to turn it into like a attacking with your hands. And so and there's probably some things that we're going to find out about it, like for the N to pop up there is kind of interesting. I would predict it to be just a W in there, but there's lots of stuff that what we're going to find out is there's going to be all these different things, and then there's actually going to be a different but related verb that might just change the meaning a little bit. Okay. So one of the things I was talking about earlier was our incredible IT folks here, Cody Bennett in particular, figured out how to directly stream the audio from the computer through the Zoom thing, which is amazing. We're trying to figure out how to do this for years. So it should make collaboratively transcribing and translating easier. And so I thought we'd try this and see. And this is a way we can, as you guys are working on your translation and transcription projects, we can sort of collaborate and say, hey, can we listen to the 18-minute mark of this story, because I'm not really sure what I'm hearing here. And it should come out a little clearer than before, because I had to route it through the TV and then put a microphone in front of the TV. But this allows us to bypass the TV altogether, and then the sound should be coming out of these little microphone speaker things, and then we should still be able to talk. So this was like the dreamy solution that I've been waiting for, because it's been a challenge to figure out how to collaborate on this stuff, but I think the Zoom software might have it. So we'll try it. We should still be able to talk and do all that other fun stuff. So this is the Tlingit story. I don't know if anybody is working on this one. Let's talk on Wednesday a little bit about what story you'd like to work on, or what piece of language you'd like to work on. It could also be a speech or something else. It should be at least 10 minutes long, whatever it is, right around 10 minutes. So you should have that picked out. If you're not sure, then let's talk about that. But let me see if this sounds okay to everybody and we can all hear it. So. Could everybody hear that? You guys in the room can hear?
It's much better.
Okay. Yeah, so this is gonna, so as we go through this, just thinking about, there's a bunch of different things. You're gonna get into some dialect things. Are they gonna say jineiyí, yuggy, yuggy, yugayi? All four of those ways are used by speakers from different areas. I haven't figured that one out in terms of who says it, which way, where. And so basically, to work in Elon, I'll show you, like we'll go to the end and we'll just grab a new sort of So the nice thing is you can see where the phrase is. And so we could pull this down a little bit, makes the video a little bit bigger. And if you haven't worked with Elon before, I can help you set up the files. My hope is to minimize frustration. I know that frustration is going to be a part of it, but hopefully the technology we can get to work for us. So I can set up the Elon files for you. And so what you would do is you would go to the folder that I share with you, and you would download all those things onto your computer, work with that file. Then the only thing you'd have to send to me is the Elon file itself, which is called EAF, which should be very small, and then I would open it, and we don't have to share these big media files back and forth. And then we'll also walk through, probably also on Wednesday, how to set these files up yourself. And there's some folks who've done, like Yatutin has done classes on this. But in terms of how to just navigate this software and how to use it, sometimes there's some clunkiness in terms of sometimes it's not going to play when you want it to play, or sometimes it's going to get a little choppy. Sometimes you're going to want to double click here, and it's not going to always give you that option to sort of build that annotation. But so basically, we're going to highlight something, and then if we double click, it creates this annotation. Now it's ready for us to type. And so holding the shift bar and then pressing the space bar, it's going to play only that selected chunk of audio for us.
Dishitan.
Right? So, de, shi, ta. And so when we're doing the translation part, so if we hit enter, now it's put that in there. And if we double click here, it's already linked together. And so here we're just going to put the same thing because we don't need to and this is going to be up to you as a translator. There are some things that I don't have to say people of the house at the end of the road. I don't have to say that. I just say Deshitan. Names, any clan names, personal names, I don't translate them. But that's kind of up to you. You'll have your own technique that you'll develop. I think this one back here was not translated. Oops, it's also not finished. So the other things that you can do with this, there's a section here called controls, where you could slow it down. So what are you guys hearing there?
Ach idi tu a tiach kakas.
Okay.
Likuji.
Yeah, so something when you slow it way down, sometimes it gets a little hard to hear, but if you have a really fast speaker or they're hitting some section that's really getting tough, that might be ʼakaduḥeedi, but it might be ʼakaduḥeedi. So, how are we going to translate that one?
Well, there's my uncles at the end.
Yeah, okay, so let's put my uncles at the end. And then ʼakaduḥxeedi would do a T.
My uncles told me. I'm telling their story.
Okay. Let's look up this T and see if we could find a ʼakaduḥxeedi with it. So I usually go to the verb dictionary first. So I'm going to look for T. There's a million T verbs. So another kind of funky thing with Elan is sometimes if you're in the Elan program and you hover over something and the little yellow box pops up, it's going to stay in front of everything. I don't know why that is. But so if you're looking through your materials and you see that little yellow box there, you would go back to Elan, move your mouse, and then it goes away. So we've got a bunch of yatis in here. Kaduḥxeeyi, but it would have to have this ka on it to obey. Then, and so if we look through here, and as we look through this verb dictionary, it's going to show us a root, and it's going to show us the 0 first. Then it's going to start listing it by changing the classifier. T, S, SH, and it's going to kind of roll through in a pretty predictable way. And then within here, this yati, it's going to show us a bunch of stuff where if we put things in the preverb, now we have this different verb, right? So yati is different than just yati. So sometimes there's specific combinations of things you could put in front of it that makes it a different verb. It's also a different verb if you start adding thematic prefixes. It's a different verb. So if we don't see kaduḥxeeyi, yati, then maybe we'll look down at the other yati, which is to carry things. And here's kaduḥxeeyi, to give, to eat, to give for immediate eating, right? So ka, and so the way that they're going to list it is they're going to say ka. Nowadays, that's just going to be the letter N, a capital N for noun, because that could be ʼakaduḥxeeyi, duḥxeeyi, kaduḥxeeyi, ʼakaduḥaayi. Kaduḥxeeyi would just be to people's mouths. So then that gives us a pretty good clue. And then we'll get to the point where we say, oh, well, if kaduḥxeeyi yati is the verb for give to eat, ʼakaduḥxeeyi would do a T. How would we then translate that? Because waduati has a fourth person pronoun.
My uncles gave me food.
Yeah, and so we'll have some decisions to make too, because, and so there's these sort of, like you could do a loose translation sometimes where you're like, well, that's what that means to me. Or you could do a literal translation sometimes where you could say, I was fed, because ʼakaduḥxeeyi would do a T just means it happened. So whenever you put the d on there, it's just saying this thing happened. We're not saying who did it, we're just saying it happened, right? For example, if I come in here, and all my cookies are gone, ʼakaduḥxeeyi would do a tau. Somebody stole my cookies. Now I'm just mad about my cookies. But if I'm going to use a different pronoun, I'm going to have to make a guess, right? Maybe you stole my cookies, right? So the fourth person just sort of says the thing happens. But then once he names his uncles, then you might just kind of recraft it later, and I think that's a perfectly great translation would be my uncles fed me. You could say I was fed by my uncles, because you'll also see Tlingit doesn't do as much with the little linking words all the time that English does. By, my, in, that, and all this other stuff where Tlingit will just sort of say it, and then the rest you just learn to get. Okay.
Okay.
Sheesh. And and there'll be points where as a group, as a team, whatever, where we might disagree with the translation. And that's totally fine. So if it's your projects, go with what you think. And I might give you feedback. And sometimes we tease those who, there's not very many people who can really do this kind of work, where you sit down, write down what they say, and you translate it. It's pretty hard work, but I think the folks who do this type of work, it dramatically increases their fluency because they see all those little pieces. And then the next step is learning how to imitate what those speakers are doing. Yak ʼakaduḥxeedi.
Renee, what do you want us to read for Wednesday?
Oh, what do you guys want to read for Wednesday?
Pasati oe. I mean, iati.
Oh,
Anything at all.
okay. We did Naatsinaléi today. We have Kant's. We could do either the first Russians or the Glacier Bay, and then I think we should probably move on from Hashuka next week. Yeah, and so we're not gonna get them all. But what did we do? ʼakaduḥaayi. That's a big story. I don't think I have the audio for that one. I thought I did, but I don't think I do. There's the Glacier Bay. Those are pretty big. We could do one of those or both of those. The first Russians is pretty fun. I could just sort of post recordings. We didn't do COTS. I have the recording for COTS. I fixed some of those links, so you should be able to download them right from our page now as an MP3. So I'll put Guski up there because I found that one. I think I have Sit Kachkana'a by Kutin. So maybe we can listen to Amy Marvin on Wednesday.
Kajati at Kuslagawu, the Battle of the Giants.
Yeah, let's move. Well, let's move to jineiyí next week. Does that sound all right? Because that one's in the jineiyí book, and so that'll allow us to sort of close out the Hashuka book and walk on to the kadushxeedi.
Are we going to read that from her book with the other orthography?
I'll probably send you the files that I have that are in the same orthography we're using now. So we don't have to learn the Lear-Ritter orthography. We can stick with the Dowenhauer orthography.
Yeah, I really admire the work they did in changing the orthography to address some of the flaws in the coastal orthography, but it's so hard once you know the coastal one.
Yeah, so like when we work with our coastal folks or our inland communities now, all three of them their First Nations governments have voted to go with the Dowenhauer orthography. So we've been trying to negotiate that and navigate it and be respectful and try not to make anybody angry. But it really makes sense to all just be on the same page on how we read and write in Tlingit, and trying to avoid this right or wrong kind of discussion, but just sort of saying if we're all doing the same thing, it's so much easier, because it gets a little bit confused in terms of national identities and inland culture being different than coastal culture. Just Tlingit aadé kadushxeedi ya kaduḥaayi ʼakaduḥxeedi aya ya kaduḥaayi just kaduḥaayi just kaduḥaayi kaduḥaayi jineiyí owe ya hashuka ahas ya ahas akawachut where aadé achyentu aadé ya owe achtendutan. So yeah, so what I'll do is I'll start getting those ones together that we have, and we'll do Battle of the Giants, and then we'll see. So how about Wednesday, Glacier Bay? or kadushxeedi? Or both? Hechasaka.
Kakachkuk.
Okay. Yekwati. So we'll look at kadushxeedi. Definitely read the other ones if you want, and if you guys feel like it, we can listen to poutine. It's kind of long, but maybe we'll, I don't know. Maybe I'll just put that one in the shared folder, because on the recording, I think it does have the songs in it, so maybe that's something we'll be a little more sensitive of. I know that the kadushxeedi, there's a song associated with that, but we don't have a recording, so we'll probably just read it out loud on Wednesday and then take a look at some other things. Kadushxeedi. And feel free to email me if you got ideas on how we should be doing things different. And I appreciate you guys and your hard work. And we send our thoughts and prayers to our folks in Teslin, one of their very highly fluent and loving speakers is really ill right now. So, Yigoaychwan, Yike, Yichsechan Gilchish.
Sheesh.
Cheese.
Oh.